on this Monday morning. So I did a movie review for Windows from 1980, which was a good movie starring Shayna and Elizabeth, which was a good movie, or psychological than anything. I thought it was an interesting film, to say the least, with interesting characters, powerful story, although it's about lesbians and lesbianism and that type of stuff. Despite her character, Shayna's character, actually being married in the film. Thought it was interesting. We see a scene where she's basically being molested in a way with a knife held up to her throat in a scene that I thought was shot well. And then they duplicate and repeat that same scene with the Elizabeth girl, the actress, later on, like next to the middle of the film. That was very powerful, very like, she was very desperate, needy, clingy. She started to cry. She just started to say, open your mouth. She tried to get her to undress. She was crying. She put a gun up to her. She threatened to kill her too. Like, this movie was, it was interesting. That's not cool, but how it was presented was very interesting to me. How it came off was very interesting to me. Very much enjoyed it. A great movie, powerful scenes, interesting symbolism, few murders. I didn't care about the lesbianism being displayed in the film. Like, I didn't care about that, you know? That shit didn't matter to me at all. It's relevant. I just enjoyed the story and how well executed and how well the characters came off acting in the movie. Those aspects of the film is what I respected. I didn't care much about the whole lesbian trode. We have a cop who, and then, oh, I didn't even mention Shayna's character starts to tear down. She suffers with a stutter. She has a very many stutter, where she stutters here and there. We get a scene where they break down and both end up losing words to say. How could I describe it? And what I can describe it as mumbling, just straight up a mumbling scene which was kind of interesting because I don't think that's been done in the movies where people just don't use any like dialogue or the script that they're given, but instead they use fucking mumble. I don't know. Maybe it has been done before. Like, who knows? That would have to be something I would have to find out at a later time or whatever. But I thought that was interesting because from every movie I've seen, like, it seemed to have dialogue in a script that people were given to go over. So, and this coconut shit good though. I love it because I like coconuts. I thought it was gonna be nasty, but it actually fucking surprised me. But anyway, yeah, I liked everything about it, especially being an '80s movie, so nostalgic. Like you just had this nostalgic feeling, and I'm not even from that era, but I like my history. I like to go back and watch my older movies and look at what's different from then to now, and a lot of stuff, whether it's the '60s, the '70s, the '80s, or whatever. A lot of stuff from then to now has changed drastically in this generation. So it's a whole evolution of time and stuff like that. So I like it. I like going back and going through the evolution of time and generations and all that. I've done watch movies from the '70s, '60s, '80s, '90s, 2000s, everything. I done seen a lot from different type of. So I had gotten different like perspectives and all that type of stuff from different type of films that I had watched. So I know from each generation or each different era, kind of how it is now. Like, but it's all about educating yourself when you watch these movies. I can critique something I'm good at is critiquing to myself. Like I got a talent for like when I'm in this room alone, I don't stress out when I watch movies and shit. Like I sit there and critique. I don't. People probably think but it's me critiquing what I'm watching on the screen, bro. I have a good eye for critiquing to myself. You feel me? I'm talented in my music, my YouTube, my wrestling. I even critique that to myself. Like I'm so good at critiquing movies to myself. Like you gotta be real talented to know how to do shit like that. Like to critique to yourself and figure out what's happening in this movie to yourself. Like I'm good at that shit. So yeah, that's why I was able to describe and basically let you guys know what went on in Windows because I just watched it yesterday. So it's not like I don't got photographic memory or I wouldn't remember anything because I always remember movies I've seen and watched. So it's not hard. But what else? What other scenes do we got? We had a very powerful scene when the couple Shayna, Emily's, and then we got Andrew, who's the Elizabeth character, the psychopathic character, starts to go crazy and tries to get her to repeat what the rapist or molester, slight. It wasn't like sexual, it wasn't physical rape. I mean, it kind of was because he made her strip to her chest, beer chest, and put the knife up to her chin area. So, sorry if I'm kind of spoiling this on this live, but yeah, he put the knife up to her chin and said, undress, and say, ah. He forced her to say, ah. Like I could never do that. I could never be that type of guy. If a woman don't want especially if she's got problems with the R word, I'm not gonna describe it. One thing I've learned is you can't force it. Maybe she'll come around to it. Like maybe you're the guy who she wants to explore with. You feel me? It's just about being patient. You know, all about being patient. Like I've had to learn this shit. Like maybe a girl who's been through certain shit, it's hard for them to be that way because they've been through certain shit. You know what I mean? It's not that they don't want to give that to you. It's they're scared because they've dealt with something in the past that makes them fear men. And I understand that. Like, you feel me? Because I know people who have went through that. That's why I'm talking about it. I could, like, I know from experience because I know people who dealt with it, you know? So, that shit, you just gotta, like, when the time's right, if they want to try with you, they gonna try with you. If they want to give it up to you, they gonna give it up to you. Don't for, and it also makes you look like a coward. Like, if you try to force yourself upon a female, like, you a coward. Like, real talk. And it's making me emotional just talking about this shit. Someone very dear and close to me experienced this shit. So, yeah, like, don't do that. Like, it's not worth it. Like, just wait till that person's ready, or maybe they want to explore that side of themselves with you. You know? They're scared, that's all. You don't bring it up neither, like, and I don't even intend on talking about. You see what I worry about. I don't even my mindset ain't even on that. Like if it gets to that point, if I'm in a relationship again and it gets to that point, bro, like where I start to clap shit, then I'm clapping shit. But if I'm not clapping shit, I'm not clapping shit. Whether I'm in a relationship or not. Like, it's not all about the sex. Yes, guys need it. We have needs that need to be fulfilled, but we gotta realize, like, if somebody doesn't want to give their body, you can't. A lot of people not comfortable seeing, showing themselves that way, and I had to learn this because the last one I hit, the last girl I hit, told me like, last cheeks I clapped in Charleroi. I'm not even trying to expose her, but she told me like she wasn't the type who was too comfortable showing her skin. So a lot of females don't be comfortable exposing their bodies because a lot of dudes be judgmental, and what they see they probably not going to like, or it's just hard for a woman to show, you feel me? And us men gotta learn that you can't take what you can't get. You feel me? You see the knowledge? I just hit y'all with the you can't take what you can't get. I'm full of knowledge, bro. I know shit. Even though I might come off a certain way, I'm very knowledgeable. Like I'm a very knowledgeable young man, bro. Like those words I just spoke. You can't get what you can't take. That's true. Like the girl from Chicago is back in my life. I don't know how. She had a boyfriend. She's back in my life now. You feel me? We talking again. She's working. She said she'll be different. You feel me? She's going to college. I'm gonna give it another try, but I warned her. I'm not dealing with this childish shit again. Like, I can't keep doing this shit. Like, you're not gonna keep fucking with my heart, my emotions, my mind. Like, I'm too old for these games. Way too old. I don't got time to be playing no games with nobody. Especially when it comes to my heart, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not with it. Like, I had to tell her, bro. Like, get it through her head. That's why she's working and shit now. get like something was making her go crazy. Something was making her off all them months. I don't know, but I'm glad she's working and in college and shit. We not together yet, but that girl love me, bro. Like she always comes back and texts me. I'm telling you, there's something there, bro. If a girl you break up with, right? Let me tell you something, bro. If a girl you lose, right? She ends up with a dude all the months, 4 months. Then they don't work out, and she comes back and texts you, and she in contact with you and shit like that, right? She can't get you off her mind, bro. Like she likes you too much, bro. She just if she keeps coming back time and time again, bro, there's something to it. Like there's just something to that, bro. Trust me. Ain't no girl gonna keep coming back to your life if she don't truly care about you, bro. So I think she truly like she's trying to show me she the one. Like she care about me. She do. I just ain't putting up with the goofy shit no more. That's all. I can't keep doing that. Cause the more I let the goofy shit slide, the more and more and more and more the time they gonna keep thinking they could play with me. So I had to let that be known that I ain't doing this goofy shit. I'm about to be 24 in 2 months, 3 months. So I'm on that type of timing where I'm mature. I gotta get my shit on straight. I'm potentially about to be making bands via Cortez if he gets me into work. So yeah, like I'm on that serious type of time. Like all this childish games with females and playing around with my emotions and my heart. I'm not going for that shit, bro. I'm dead ass. Like I'm not going for it. I'm not going for it at all. Like you can see it in my eyes. Like I'm serious as hell. I'm not playing about that shit. I'm just not going for that shit. That's all. I never placed my hands on a woman. I'm just saying I'm not. I'm not playing about that. I'm not playing about my heart. I'm not playing about my life. So if me and her end up, I ain't doing the games. I'm telling her right now, bro. I'm telling her right now. I'm not playing with her, playing with my emotions. Well, let that be known. But yeah, I thought Windows was great. For y'all who haven't seen the movie, go ahead and see the movie. Cause it's very powerful. It's an interesting story. And all that shit. I thought cinematography and how they like start off with that colorful tunnel type thing set the tone perfectly and what exactly we're gonna witness and what exactly we're about to watch as far as the film goes. Oh, my mustache is fully growing in too, y'all. Look at that. That was just half of what that was over the past few years and shit. That's because I'm getting older, bro. That's because I'm about to turn 24 and halfway to 25. Damn, I'm getting old. That's why, bro. Been around a long time. Like, but anyway, y'all. What more can I say about Windows besides characters, the cast, the acting, the scenes, the symbolism, the analysis, the summary? Like, I'm trying to think what else. I like the chemistry between the cop and Shayna, Emily's character. Like, their relationship, you can tell from the start that she likes him a lot and she cares for him a lot. Like, and I really like that. Like, that was very powerful. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off this live.